You're watching Bet Republic TV with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And the next game we're looking at is Portsmouth against Sunderland. Is this a game, Steve, that both teams would rather not be having to deal with at the moment, given that they've both got problems in the league?
I don't know. I mean, this is a fallacy as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
About
You mentioned this before, actually. You don't believe that people were like that.
No. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, to win a game of football, to have an extra FA Cup game every now and again, you know, when you consider that that's the only cup competition that both of these are left in, there's nothing else that's going to waylay their Premiership aspirations. I don't go with that. I mean, the FA Cup special, all players love the FA Cup. There's something about it that's special. There'll be a lot of people down from Sunderland. This should be a decent crowd. There'll be 15, 16, 17,000 for this one. Decent atmosphere. And for me, it's welcome relief. I've never come out of a game feeling better when I've lost it than I have when I've won it.
And were you ever bothered about having an FA Cup game if your league campaign wasn't going particularly well? No?
It's just ridiculous. I mean, as I say, I mean, the stats don't bear that out. I say that time and time again, but they don't. And as I say, a little FA Cup run never did anyone harm.
Very true. Yeah, if you go far, then it's a great thing. Well, let's have a look at the prices. Portsmouth are 6-4 to win this game with William Hill. The draw's available at 23-10, and Sunderland are 9-5. Where would you put your money on this one, Steve? Have you got strong feelings? Or?
Not really. I mean, it's an FA Cup where we don't quite know. I mean, both Sunderland and Portsmouth have played weekend sides in the Carling Cup, so it'll be interesting to see how they take this. This is not a priority for either. We know that for either manager. I think it is for the supporters, and I think it very much is for players. I think that's the understated part of this. But you never quite know the way that either of these are going to set up. I mean, with all due respect, if Portsmouth don't start winning games of football, they're going to be relegated in the Premiership anyway. So I think as well, you've got to look at it from a financial aspect as well, from Portsmouth as well. Now, these types of games are going to bring in much needed revenue. You're going to get, if you get through, there is money if you get through. So I think probably they'll take it seriously. Sunderland and Steve Bruce, another team that it makes no sense if they don't come down here and try and win this game, because their league form has been absolutely appalling. So you know, both these sides need a lift. And this is the way to get it. And forgive me, but I'm not going with the notion that this doesn't matter, because it does.
Makes sense. To the point about financial situation on Portsmouth is an interesting one. That might have been rammed home to the players this week. Well, our first bet is on the draw. We can't separate these two teams. We're back in the draw at 23-10. And our second bet is on both teams to score. Anyone that saw Sunderland last week lose 7-2 at Chelsea, they won't fancy them to keep a clean sheet here. We're backing both teams to score at a price of 4-5. You're watching the Bet Republic FA Cup preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, you can check out everything else on the Bet Republic website. You can set up your own profile, and you can read the latest football betting blogs. And if you want to place some bets with us, all you need to do is click on the William Hill link or banner, which you'll find on the Bet Republic website.